Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. It is March already, which is unfreaking believable, but it is March, which means that it's time for my February favorites, and I think I'm gonna start with beauty favorites this time around. I have 6 favorites that I want to talk about. Not all of them are beauty, but I thought I would start with beauty ones. I have 2 because I didn't include any in my January favorites, so yeah. I guess I'll just start with that. So the first favorite that I have already talked about on my channel. It is this oval PS Pro brush from Primark, which was like, I think 3 or 4 pounds. And I got it back in December. I did film a first impression video on this, and if you watched it, you would already know that I liked it more than I thought I would. But now, a couple of months later, I can confirm that it is really good. Like, I love it. It makes my foundation application so much quicker, and I tend to use it now instead of my beauty blender on a daily basis if I'm like going out and if my makeup needs to be like a little nicer, I guess. I would still use my beauty blender like on top of it just to make the whole application more seamless. But yeah, this is a really good brush to use, especially if you're in a hurry, because you're literally done with applying your foundation in like a minute, which is why I love it. I'm now really interested in trying out some more like high-end versions, which are a little bit more expensive and I assume of better quality. I'm not gonna be buying any anytime soon, or ever maybe, because, you know, I'm still broke. But you know, if they ever crossed my path, I would be happy to give them a go. Anywho, let's move on to my second beauty favorite, which is this Roger and Gallet. Sorry if I mispronounce the name, but it is French. It is a hand and nail balm, aka a hand cream, I guess, with shea butter and fig extract, and it says that it has a nourishing, softening, and relaxing scent. Or I guess it is nourishing and softening with a relaxing scent. I flippin' love this. I suffer quite badly with dry skin during the winter time, especially on my face and on my hands and on my legs for some weird reason. But I've been using this cream for the last month or so, and it really helps with the dry skin on my hands. I don't have any at this point, and my hands are super soft, which is obviously great. And the reason why I really do love this cream, I think I had another scent before, like a citrusy one, maybe last year. I don't know where that one went. I probably used it up. But yeah, this one smells really nice. But most importantly, it sinks in very quickly. It's not thick at all. It's very lightweight, and it doesn't leave any type of like film, like sticky film on your hands afterwards. So if you're looking for a really nice hand cream, I would definitely suggest you to give this one a go. I am in love with it. Next, let's address my music favorites for the month of February. I've been listening to 2 songs quite a lot, so I thought they deserve a mention in my favorites. The first one is from the new Disney film called Moana. It's about this Polynesian girl who goes on like an adventure to find something that's gonna save her tribe, like her people, I guess. But I'm not here to talk about the movie. I did watch it and I thought it was alright. It was not like one of my favorite Disney films, like, you know, The Lion King and Frozen. I really liked those 2, but it was still a cool movie, and it made me want to go to Hawaii even more. I don't know why, but like in the past few months, I've really been wanting to go to Hawaii. Hawaii haven't been like on the top of my travel list for the past, I don't know, like 10 years. But there's just something about it that's like really inviting at the moment to me. I don't know, it just seems like it would be a really cool place to visit. I love the ocean. I love how like lush green it is. I love that there's volcanoes and this like very specific different culture. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Hawaii either. So let's talk about what I actually want to talk about, which is one of the songs from Moana. The title is How Far I'll Go, and the person who sings it is... let me try not to butcher this name. I think her name is pronounced auli'i or something like that. Something along those lines. I hope I haven't butchered it completely. I saw her perform this song at the Oscars as well, and I think she did an amazing job. Yeah, I just really liked the song. I really like the artist's voice. I think she has like a very powerful voice, which I like. And you know, it's just a cool song. So yeah, you need to go listen to it if you haven't heard it yet. And then the second song that I want to mention is Katy Perry's Chained to the Rhythm. Katy Perry has been like out of my radar for the past couple of years. I have always kind of listened to Katy Perry, but she was never one of my favorite artists, and her songs were okay, but you know, never made it on top of my like favorites list, I guess. But this song I really like. Yes, it does have a really great beat to it, but apart from like a cool beat, I really like the lyrics, because I'm not used to Katy Perry getting so, I don't know, I guess political. So yeah, if you haven't really concentrated on the lyrics when listening to it yet, do that. They're kind of like a reflection of today's society, and it's also like a dig at the current political situation, I guess, especially the situation in the US. So yeah, I think it's really cool, and I really appreciate Katy Perry for putting that out. The only problem that I have with it now is that I kind of want to dance to it because it has good beat, but because I also understand the lyrics, they're not, you know, like a party song kind of lyrics, and it's just a bit, it just makes me confused, and I don't know what to do, whether I should like cry or dance. Okay, anyway, I'm weird. Moving on to the last two favorites. The first one is Human the Movie. This is, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so I guess it's like a really long movie, divided into 3 parts, and every part is, I think, an hour and a half long. So yeah, there's like 4 or 5 hours of the actual footage, and you can watch it for free on YouTube, which is where I found it. It's basically like, it's not a movie, it's more of like an educational 3-part series, I would say. It features people from all across the globe, like from all different cultures and countries. It's really interesting, and it's an interview type of series where they sit people down, you know, people from all across the world, and they ask them kind of like the same question, or they ask them to talk about, you know, a specific topic, like to share their experience with the topic. And it's just like universal topics like love, hate, you know, struggling with life, careers, all that jazz. And it's just really interesting to see or to hear about people's different, you know, perspectives that are, I guess, influenced from the society they come from. But it is also really interesting to see how at the end of the day we are all the same, no matter where we come from. I think it's such a wonderful series, and it's also very well made. I love how they do like this portrait shots of people, and in between shots there's also like gorgeous, and I mean like really gorgeous footage of different landscapes from across the world. It's such a beautiful series, and I think everyone should watch it. I don't think it's new, actually. I think it's like a year or 2 old, so I'm surprised that I haven't heard about it sooner. But yeah, go watch it. It's cool. I'm gonna link it in the description box below. And now moving on to my last favorite of the month, which is a website. It's called creativelive.com, and it's basically a website where you can find a whole lot of workshops slash seminars on different like creative topics, like filmmaking, photography, I don't know what else, because these are the 2 I've been like concentrating on, I guess. But yeah, the gist of it is they basically sell different like courses that you can, I guess, pay for and download and learn about specific topics. But they also have live streams of specific courses or lessons that stay on the website for like 24 hours, and you can watch them for free, which is what I've been doing. I took a course in Final Cut Pro X video editing. It mainly covered the basics, which I have mostly already figured out on my own, but I definitely learned a few things that I haven't known about before, and it was great seeing what the program has to offer, I guess, so that I can, you know, really use it to its full potential. Yeah, that was a really good lesson, or I guess workshop, that went on for 10 days, which was like really long. Most are just 1-day kind of things. Yeah, it's a really great website. I would definitely recommend you to check it out. I personally already RSVP'd to like about 10 different upcoming workshops that are mostly concentrating on photography, because that's one of the things that I want to get better at, and I don't know, just kind of get into it this year. So I've been trying to learn a lot about photography lately and like Photoshop and all that jazz. So it's a really helpful website, and I appreciate the fact that they do these live streams that people can take advantage of if they are broke like me. But yeah, these were all of my favorites for the month of February. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to stay up to date with my future videos. Have a nice day, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully on Wednesday, and if not, on Sunday. Bye!